Wait.
Hello everyone. How are you doing today? I'm so excited to have this opportunity to teach you a Vinyasa class. It's going to be a 2-segment Vinyasa class. We're going to do 30 minutes first and then the other 30 minutes. For this class today, you only need a block. If you don't have a block, that's okay. Don't need a block, don't use a block, okay? So have a block if you need it handy. And we're going to start in standing position. Place your feet hip-width apart, stacking your joints. Make sure the heels are right below your hips and the hips right below the shoulders. Bring the arms by your side. Take a moment here to lengthen the spine. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. And if you wish, close your eyes. Take a moment here to notice your breath. Notice the texture of your breath. And start by deepening the inhales and the exhales. And slowly open your eyes, bring the arms to the side, palms are facing forward, and very slowly bring the arms up, reaching out the arms towards the ceiling. Bring the shoulders down. A little smile. I'm so happy to see you guys. Palms out and bring the arms down. And we'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, bring the arms up. Moving with your breath. Exhale, release. And let's do 1 more time. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, release. This time bring the arms up. Keep the arms all the way up. The biceps are by your ears. Think about the energy flowing through the arms and the fingertips. Press the shoulders down. Lift the kneecaps. Activate your core. Press the navel in. Think about the length of your spine. And take a few breaths in here. Press the shoulders down. Shoulder blades are pressing down towards the hips. Notice your spine. That is the central energy of your body. And take 1 more breath. And slowly bring the arms towards the back. And now from here, you're going to place your feet hip-width apart. Press the knees towards the back slightly. Bring the hands towards the back. The hands clasp. You might need to bend the elbows quite a bit to do that. And if they don't clasp, that's okay. Don't worry about it. So bring the hands by the sacrum. Extend the arms towards the back. And very slowly find a back bend. Lift the sternum all the way up towards the ceiling. Maybe shake your hips and your shoulders. A little smile. You're breathing. We are doing well. We'll survive this. Take about 1 more breath. And slowly release. Extend the legs. From here, bring the hands towards the sacrum once more. Press the elbows in. And bring the hands towards the right. Bring the elbows in to relax the shoulders. Feel the stretch in the neck. Notice the breath. And from here, bring the hands back to the center. And bring the shoulders to the other side. Elbows in. Relax your shoulders. Bring the hands back to center. Extend the arms towards the back. And now from here, think about bending the knees. Press the hips towards the back. And bring the rib cage towards your thighs. Keeping the knees bent as needed. Maybe your hamstrings are really tight. And now once you get here and find that connection between your ribs and your thighs, extend the arms towards the ceiling. As far as they go, don't go too fast and don't push too hard. Just allow your body to do whatever is needed. And once you reach this pose, release the head and the neck. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. And slowly release the hands towards the ground. Inhale, coming to a half lift. Fingertips can stay in the ground, or you can bring the hands towards your shins. Press the sternum forward. Think about the tailbone pointed towards the back. Exhale, release. We're just warming up. 2 more rounds. Inhale, half lift. Hands can be on the shins. Exhale, release. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Plant the hands on the mat, and from here you're bracing your inner thighs around the belly. Think about the hips really heavy towards the heels, forehead on the ground, and if you wish, rotate the head side to side. Bring the head back to neutral and take a moment here just to notice how you feel. Just a little reminder, you can go here at any time. This Vinyasa class is for all levels. You can level up or level down as needed. Skip what you don't want to do and push if you wish. Just find your edge and listen to your body and breathe. On the next inhale, press yourself up into a tabletop. Once you find your tabletop, line up your joints. Make sure the wrist is beneath your shoulder, knees right beneath your hips. Allow the belly to be soft and curve your back and find your cow. I call this a happy cow. And round for cat, chin to chest. And I call this an angry cat. So really think about pressing the hands energetically towards the ground, grounding the back, chin to chest. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, come all the way up into cow. And round for cat. And let's do 1 more inhale. Exhale, release. Come into a neutral position, and from here find your child's pose once more. Balasana, extend the arms forward, forehead on the ground. Sink the hips a little deeper towards the heels. Notice your presence here. If you wish to set an intention for your practice or a goal, we'll take this moment to do that. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Maybe your intention is to let go of the stress and whatever is going on around you. And just take a moment and dedicate this practice to yourself. And very slowly from here, bring the arms towards the right. Find a lateral stretch. Plant the elbows on the ground. And once you get here, kind of establish your pose. And think about pressing the left hip towards the heel. Forehead rests on the ground. Notice that breath flowing. Now bend your right elbow and place the hand by the knee. The palm is facing down. And from here, find a little twist. You can look up towards the ceiling, maybe stacking your shoulders. Slowly release. Extend the arm. And from here, walk your arms all the way to the other side. Here I get to see you. Finding that lateral stretch. Think about sinking the hips all the way to the opposite heel. Relax the neck and the head. And from here, bring the hand towards the left knee, bend the elbow, and find a little twist. Hello. And slowly release. Extend the arm forward and come back into your Balasana, child's pose. And put yourself up into a tabletop. Take a moment here and breathe. So for those who have taken my class, you know I have to do the plantar fascia stretch. So you're going to curl your toes, place the toes on the ground, and very softly bring the hips to sit on your heels. Ouch. Think about stacking your shoulders right above the hips and the hips right above the shoulders. So if that is too uncomfortable for you, you can grab a block and place a block in between your heels and sit on the block. That is option 2. The other option is to sit on the heels and press your chest forward, hands around your thighs. And take a moment here. Notice how you feel. If this is too much, still you come into your knees, but keep pressing the toes energetically towards the ground. Roll the shoulders down, giving a good stretch to the plantar fascia. Breathe. You want to do a little bit more, sink on the heels. Take about 2 more breaths. Maybe close your eyes. Finding ease in this discomfort. As long as there's no pain, you're gonna be fine. And very slowly coming to your knees. Bring the arms up, hands towards your heart. And very slowly bring the hands back towards the ground. Place the toenails on the mat. And from here, kind of tap your toes. Now press the navel in. Find a steady tabletop. Neck is long, crown of the head is reaching forward, and the tailbone towards the back. And from here, roll the toes. Place them on the ground and find your first down dog. Sink the heels towards the ground. And before you do anything else, think about establishing your pose. Notice the placement of your hands and your feet. Think about sinking the heels towards the ground. If the hamstrings are really tight, bend your knees. Kind of line up your ears with the biceps and find a little external rotation of the arms. So the elbows are pointing towards the back and you're activating your lats. Kind of hugging your armpits. And while you sit, kind of give some movement to your dog. Paddle your feet. Bend your knees. So you are at home, so you can do any movement you wish. Nobody's watching you. You can go crazy. You can go slow. You can take a break at any time. Take about 2 more breaths in your down dog. Adho Mukha Savasana. And come into a steady down dog. And from here, lift the heels. And step in 1 foot at a time. Come all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend, Uttanasana. Grab opposite elbows, swing your torso side to side. Think about really lengthening the spine and keeping that connection between your rib cage and your thighs. Neck is long, shake your head. Release the hands towards the ground, inhale, half lift. Remember, fingertips on the ground, or you can place your hands on your shins. Press the navel in. Exhale, forward bend. And now from here, pressing the heels down, engage the core and come all the way up into standing. Bring the arms up and hands towards the heart. Inhale, bring the arms up. Find a back bend, engage the glutes. Relax the shoulders, lengthen the collarbone, breathe. Exhale, find a forward bend. Shake your head, yes and no. Inhale, half lift. Plant your hands, step back. Find your plank. Hold your plank for about 3 breaths. If this is too much for you, you're welcome to bring the knees down or take a break in child's pose. Pressing the back of your legs towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers wide. Connect the tips of your fingertips on the mat. Lengthening the spine. Take about 1 more breath in here. Now find that external rotation of the arms so the elbows point towards the back. Press your body forward using your toes and very slowly come all the way to the ground. Maybe count 20, 3, 2, 1. Place the toenails on the mat. Bring the arms by your side, palms are facing up, bend the legs, and windshield wipe the legs side to side. Notice how you feel. And slowly release the legs towards the ground. From here, we're going to move into locust. So make sure you're pressing the hip bones towards the mat, anchoring the pubic bone. So this part of your body is going to stay steady. Arms are going to lengthen towards the back. Palms are going to be facing up. Think about the shoulders rolling back. Extending the legs towards the back also. On the next inhale, lift and lengthen. Hold it for 1 long breath. Exhale, release. And let's do 2 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. On the next one, we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. Inhale, lift and lengthen. 1 breath. 2 breaths. 3 breaths. Slowly come all the way down. Bring the hands by your wrists. Fingertips are right below the shoulders. Point the elbows towards the back or towards the ceiling, wherever feels comfortable. And from here, press yourself up into a child's pose, forehead on the ground. And slowly move into your down dog. Sink the heels down, extend the right leg towards the back, 3-legged dog. Square your shoulders, making sure that you're pressing the right hand energetically towards the mat, and the left heel is pressing down. And from here, find your three-legged dogs for punteo. So from here, find an external rotation of the hip, knee is facing up, heel towards the glute, and pressing the right hand down to square your shoulders. Make sure you're not dumping your head. Extend the leg, find your three-legged dog once more, sinking the left heel towards the mat. Slowly release the leg and come into a child's pose, forehead on the ground. We move to the other side, find your down dog. Sink the heels down. Notice your breath. If you're not breathing, breathe. Extend the left leg towards the back, sink the right heel. Notice your presence here. And very slowly find that external rotation of the hip. Bend the knee, find that scorpion tail, stacking your hips. And from here, press the left hand towards the ground. So you're not lifting your shoulder. You want to square your shoulders. And from here, extend the leg. Find your three-legged dog. Slowly release the leg down and come into a child's pose. Forehead on the ground. And find your down dog once more. And this time, bring your feet apart a little wider. Lift the heels and press the heels towards the right for a lateral stretch. Once you find your lateral stretch, extend the opposite arm towards the corner of the mat. Notice the breath. Notice that stretch. And slowly release. And drop the heels towards the other side. Extend the right arm towards the corner of the mat. Breathe. And slowly come back into neutral position. Sink the heels down. Take a moment, notice how you feel. And we're going to do a little warm up on the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heels. Shoulders over waist, navel in. Exhale, release. Let's do two more. Inhale. Relax your head and your neck. Exhale, release. And let's do one more. Exhale, release. And from here, step in one foot at a time. Come all the way towards the front of your mat. You can walk, you can step, you can jump or float if you're ready. Find a forward fold once more. Bring the arms towards the back. Maybe you go deeper. Maybe you're lifting the hips all the way up. If you're not, that's okay. Just do whatever is available to you today. This is your practice, no one else's. And guess what? You're at home, so nobody's watching you. Release the hands towards the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. Press the heels down and come all the way up. Bring the arms up. Hands towards your heart. Sun salutation A, modify. Inhale, bring the arms up, back bend. Exhale, finally forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Find your hands to back. Find your plank, hold it for 2 breaths. And from here, find your child's pose. Going to your down dog, sink the heels down. Lift the hips. Notice the placement of your hands. And from here, step in once more. All the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. And reverse them all the way up. Hands towards your heart. One more round. Inhale, bring the arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Find your hands, step back. Find your plank, hold it for 2 breaths. Find that energy. And from here, come into child's pose, forehead on the ground. So the next round, we're going to do chaturanga. If you want to skip it, go into child's pose. And find your down dog. Sink the heels down. Lift the hips. Find the placement of your hands and your feet. Notice your breath. And from here, step in 1 foot at a time. Jump, float, wherever you wish. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse, come all the way up. Hands towards your heart. Inhale, bring the arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. So whatever you choose, do your vinyasa. I'm going Take a moment here and breathe. And from here, step in, jump, or walk all the way to the front. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. And reverse. All the way up, hands towards the heart. We're going to add on. Inhale, bring the arms up, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand. Chaturanga or child's pose, whatever you wish. Hold it here, press the knees up. Breathe. Upward dog. And from here, find your down dog. Now settle in your down dog. Notice if you're breathing or not. Lifting those hips away from the heels, heels away from your hips. Extend the right leg towards the back. Sink the left heel towards the mat. And from here, find your way into warrior one. Bring the arms up. If this is too much for you, you're welcome to bring the hands towards the hips. Think about the back foot, the outer edge of the foot is pressing the ground. The left glute is engaged. And find that internal rotation of the inner thigh to square your hips. Front leg 90-degree angle. Relax your shoulders. Bring the arms up. And from here, find your Vinyasa. Bring the hands down. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Your choice. Down dog. Sink the heels down. Take a moment here and breathe. Extend the left leg. Sink the right heel down. Step in. Find your warrior one. And bring the arms up. Virabhadrasana one. Settle down here. Notice if you're breathing. It's not about how perfect the pose is. It's about how connected you are with your body. One more breath. And from here, bring the hands down, step back. Your choice of Vinyasa. Upward dog. And we meet down dog. Sink the heels down. Take a moment here and breathe. Pointing the elbows towards the back. Sink the heels towards the ground. Shake your head, yes and no. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale deeply. Exhale, release. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, release. And from here, lift the heels. Bend the knees. Kind of sink the hips towards the ground. And from here, you're going to jump or step in 1 foot at a time. Whatever you decide to do, make sure the navel is in. You can jump and find a forward fold. Reverse. And coming to Utkatasana, chair pose, one of my favorite poses. So once you're in Utkatasana, think about lining up your knees right above the heels. Bring the arms up. If this is too much for you, bring the hands towards your hips, outer hips. Roll the shoulders towards the back. Now, tuck in your tailbone slightly. So you don't want to stick the butt out. You want to tuck the tailbone. And roll the shoulders towards the back. Think about the sternum pressing up. Bring the arms up. Look down. Can you see your toenails? Feel grounded and breathe. Take about 2 more breaths in here. 1 more breath. Inhale, bring the arms up. Hands towards your heart. I'm so excited to be here. Inhale, bring the arms up and find your Utkatasana chair pose once more. And from here, open the arms for cactus. Inhale, bring the arms up. 2 more, open up for cactus. And then extend the arms. 1 more, open up for cactus. Inhale, bring the arms up. Extend all the way up, bring the hands towards your heart. Take a moment here, take 3 breaths. Notice your heart is beating, I hope. You're alive, and you're breathing. We're going to be fine. We must remain strong. And very slowly find Utkatasana, chair pose once more. And this time bend the elbows once more. Find your cactus arms. And from here, bring the elbows towards the back. Kind of pressing the shoulder blades to touch. Feel the length of the collarbone. Pressing the sternum all the way up. Index and thumb touch. Don't forget to tuck in your tailbone slightly. Let's do 2 more rounds. And extend. And let's do 1 more round. And extend. Bring the hands to touch. And find a forward bend. And from here, coming to half lift. Plant the hands. Now, if you wish to jump, landing in chaturanga with elbows bent. Otherwise, just go ahead and go into child's pose or step back 1 leg at a time. Find your chaturanga, stay here, press the back of your legs all the way up. Lift the right foot, holding, breathing, engage that core. Release the foot, other leg. Release the foot, and from here, find your upward dog. Roll the shoulders towards the back. You're welcome to bring the knees down or the hips. Otherwise, just stay in upward dog. Finding the back bend. Enjoy it. Think about pressing the breastbone all the way up. And from here, if you wish, look to the right so you can see your heel. And come back to neutral. And look to the other side. Come back to neutral. Roll your toes. Find your way into your down dog. Maybe you step into tabletop for a moment and breathe, or child's pose. Whatever is available to you, do that. Take a long deep inhale, long exhale. Lift the heels, bend the knees towards the ground. If you wish to jump once more, just jump. But jump on the exhale and landing softly. Inhale, come all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward bend. And then from here, plant the hands on the mat. Step back. Find a child's pose. Take a moment here and breathe. Lift the wrists. Press the fingertips on the ground. Soften the shoulders. Maybe the sternum is pressing towards the ground. Forehead on the mat. And we take a moment here to just breathe. If you need to go and get some water, or take a break, go ahead and do it now. This is going to be the ending of the first segment. Notice the breath.